We'll get started right now, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Buenos dias. Good morning. Good afternoon for you guys. Good afternoon. Thank you guys for joining today. Happy Friday. We made it to Friday. Thank God we made it to Friday. We're grateful for another day, grateful for another opportunity to be alive for sure. And I'm really grateful to be live right now and be able to talk to you guys, about, some very important things, some very important topics. I don't know if you guys saw the little, the post topic on the top. And we're going to be talking about what's getting in the way of your happiness. We're going to be talking about why am I not being successful. We're going to talk about why am I depressed, sad, bored? Why do I feel a void? We're going to talk about why do I keep making the same relationship mistakes? And we're going to talk about discomfort versus growth. Okay? So, just sending some invites here on my personal development group to the team. Wait for them to hop on. Wait for some people to hop on. So you guys can join me and take advantage of this. If you're watching the replay, please let me know that you're watching the replay. And as always, please, share the love, spread the love, like, give me some hearts, let me know that you're there and that whatever I'm sharing with you, it's of value for you. And, share with anybody that you think that can benefit from this. And I don't own any other rights to any of the music that is playing in the background. So just wanted to share with you guys and talk about some of these very important things. And I'm going to end the talk with the fact that we can be running away from discomfort. Okay? We need to embrace discomfort because growth can be very uncomfortable. So, that's a good clue that you're experiencing discomfort. You got to think about the fact that you might be up to something good. You might be up to something very good. So let me know you guys are joining. Please say hello. Let me know anything you guys want to talk about in the future when it comes to personal development, things like that. If you ever thought of yourself as a potential leader, you want to learn how to start your own business. You want to learn how to have side hustles. You want to learn how to stay on the top during this whole pandemic and not let it get to you. If you have a family member, somebody who's going through depression, people that are going through their own struggles and or traumas or different things like that, share the love, spread the love, share the video, so I can know that you're being touched by this video, that you're being helped out somehow, influenced positively. And that's what I do. I'm not gonna talk to you about specific spiritual or religious belief or creed or anything like that. I'm gonna keep it very open, something practical that you can use in your life every day, and that every person, no matter what beliefs you have, should use, because positivity speaks for itself. Positive energy, growth, wisdom, understanding, all comes from our Creator, and it is all very, very available, very neutral, and it adapts to whatever it is that you practice and whatever it is that you believe. So I just want to be able to share with you guys, stuff that has changed my life, specifically over the past 5 years, since 2015 to here. I hit rock bottom in 2015 and my life changed, and I completely just got my stuff together after that and decided to use all my talents, to use all my potential, and to start working on myself. I started being very grateful. I started hanging out with the right people. I started a spiritual practice that has helped me with everything. But I really realized when I hit rock bottom, thankfully to a lot of teachers and mentors and different people that were there to help me. They showed me the importance of core beliefs. They showed me the importance of working on yourself. They showed me the importance of, of personal growth, of taking responsibility for your actions too. That's super important. Taking responsibility for who you are, what your actions are, taking responsibility for what happens in your life. Ownership, right? No more blaming on others. no more reacting to situations, being able to control my impulses and stuff, and being able to actually be in charge of my life. So that's been a process throughout all these years to where I am now, where I can say 100% that I'm very happy, I'm very content, I'm very satisfied with all of my growth, and I'm very excited for the future, because every day that you grow, every day that you plant a seed, take it for sure. Just remember for sure that that predicts a better future tomorrow. So it is super important, and that's the reason why I go out here and I go live and I share with you guys, and I try to motivate all of you guys, because we're all human beings. We all have ups and downs. We're all on a growth process. Some of us are more awakened to it. Some of us are finding out that we need it. Some of us don't know that we need to grow, that we need to, you know, we need to focus proactively. That has to be one of our priorities, to focus on ourselves in our growth specifically. So I am hosting a watch party in my development group. So let me just see some of the comments. Let's see what's going on here. Good morning, Isa. Thank you for joining me. Have a beautiful time with your loved ones, with your family. Thank you guys for joining me. Whoever's watching with me, thank you. I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in and being able to share this too with anybody that you have, that, like I said, that may need a little bit of this inspiration. So I want to go get started. Again, for you guys watching, I'm going to be talking about what gets in the way of your happiness. Why am I not being successful? Why am I depressed, sad, bored? Why do I feel a void? We're going to talk about why do I keep making the same relationship mistakes. And finally, we're going to go into discomfort versus growth. So, let me go ahead and do something real quick. I don't know why I'm not able to share this, but that's fine. Okay, so let's move on. Let's get started. So, what is getting in the way of my happiness? Let me put it to you in the most simplest way that I can put it. The easiest way for me to be able to tell you, why am I not happy? Right? What is getting in the way of my happiness? That's crazy, right? Like, that's what I'm going to talk about. I don't care what anybody says. That's what I'm going to talk about. What is getting in the way of my happiness? Share, guys. Share with the groups. Share with people. I'm inviting you to this because I want to be able to share these 5 things I'm going to talk about. 5 things that are super important. What is getting in the way of my happiness? Let's put it very simple. I'm going to put it in a way so you know how to start. What's getting in the way of your happiness is not following your destiny. Okay? You're not working in alignment with your destiny. Okay? You love my Sopita shirt? I'm so grateful for my mother-in-law when she got me this shirt, and I love it. And people love it too. And that's the best part. That we all win. Right? So, what is getting in the way of my happiness is the fact that I'm not in alignment with my destiny. Okay? Very simple. So, before you got to this planet, okay, I don't want to blow minds, right? Let me make up a story. Before you got here to this world, before you made it to the womb, before you started growing as a fetus, you decided in heaven, where we come from, that you wanted to do this and you wanted to do that, and this is what you wanted to live, and this is what you wanted to happen, and this were going to be your parents and your siblings and your life. You chose it all. Okay? So, you embrace a destiny. You embrace the mission. You embrace some challenges, some good stuff, and some bad stuff. A little bit of everything. Some people chose better. Some people might have made a few mistakes while they were choosing their destiny. That's fine. So, you made it down here. You made it to the womb. You started growing. You chose your destiny. and you were born. Now, when you were born, you completely forgot what you chose that was gonna be your main thing. You forgot what you chose to be your destiny. You completely forgot what is it that you came to this planet to do. So, you guys like the story so far? So that being said, that's how you're able to have something we call free will. Okay? Free will is your best friend. Now you see here how I am putting together and I am combining and marrying two completely, that could be seen as two completely different concepts. Destiny, which means that everything was pre-programmed, and free will, which means that I make my life what it is and I get to choose what it is. So this is crazy, right? We're combining both. So both are right, both are correct, and both are truth, and both work together so efficiently like the whole universe does. So what is getting in the way of my happiness? The fact that you are not living the destiny you chose to live. So it is very simple. So without us being able to remember our destiny, without not knowing what we chose, how can we find a way and a path? What can be the alleyway that's going to get us to that main road that is our destiny without finding out what our destiny is? Is it possible? Yes, it is. Yes, it is very possible, because it wouldn't be fair for a few people to know their destiny or for the whole world to never know their destiny. What would be the point of life? There is a way. There is a path. Now, sure, we live in a society, we live in a world where we focus on so many things. So many things that we learn in school, that we learn from our parents, that we learn from our teachers, but we kind of don't really get an education on things like finding out who the hell we are, right? We don't get a roadmap or a blueprint of identifying what is your purpose. You don't get a blueprint or some free training on finding out who you are. So, if you want to know what your destiny is, you need to find out who you are. And that is something that you can do based off of day-to-day, daily activities. Okay? So, what's getting in the way of the happiness is not doing you. What's getting in the way of your happiness is not facilitating you to do you. Putting in the work for you to be able to do you. Putting excuses, putting blockways, focusing on the problem, not the solution, not asking for help, not communicating. There's so many things that are involved within that. So when you focus on hugging and embracing personal development and learning and wanting to achieve success, and I want to do me, and I always had a dream of doing this, but I always held back. You cannot be a slave to your partner. You cannot be a slave to your family. You cannot be a slave to your friends. You cannot be a slave to what society is going to say. You cannot be a slave into, what will people think? You have to find the balance for all those things. So let's just say this. I'm 33 years old. I am married for 8 years now. And I have 2 boys. I have 2 children. So if all of a sudden right now, I told my wife and I told my kids, you know what, guys? I'm 33 years old. I know I'm kind of late, but I wasted my younger years. I need to find out who I am. So I'm just going to leave you guys and go do it. I don't know. Does that make sense? You know what? I need to do me, but I don't think you guys are part of me doing me. So I need to be away from you. That doesn't make sense, right? So again, you have to use logic and you have to use something called accepting, okay, the life that you have made for yourself so far, and start from there as a foundation to get you to the next step, okay? So it's not an easy thing to do, so it requires work. Again, we go back to discomfort and growth. In order to grow, you need to get uncomfortable. And you need to get used to being uncomfortable. Uncomfortability is your best effing friend. I have no way to tell you this, to convince you that it is your best tool to have. If you are feeling uncomfortable, that means you are doing something right. If you are feeling uncomfortable, that means you're on your way to success. If you are feeling uncomfortable, and you're doing it no matter what, no matter how hard it is, I promise you that you will be successful. Now, we all know that success doesn't happen overnight, so you best be patient. And being patient is uncomfortable. Waiting is uncomfortable. Talking things out and having communication is uncomfortable. Dealing with another human being in a relationship is uncomfortable. Being a parent is uncomfortable. The best things in life, love, the best things in life are uncomfortable. You understand what I'm saying? So, it all goes back to your mindset, the way you see things. When you learn to recognize that all the things and the blessings that you have a price, and you must pay it, the sooner you will stop suffering and happiness will start making its way into your life, because you're gonna be okay with the consequences of paying for love, paying for a husband or a wife, paying for your kids, paying for your home, paying for your vehicle, paying for your patience, paying for your success. It's not gonna happen overnight, and it's gonna take work. Who are you that makes you so special that you're gonna get everything you want in life for free? You are no one to be begging for that, and there is no magic lamp for that. So again, if you are, go check out my stories, all the podcasts, all the personal development training, this live video, all the tutors, all the mentors, all the teachers, all the money, everything that you do will not work unless you work. So, what is getting in the way of my happiness? Not following your destiny, not doing you, and humanity has one destiny since birth. Pay attention to this, because this is your answer. This is the solution to your problems. The answer to humanity, okay? The goal in life, the only thing you know for sure that you are destined to do since the minute that you're born, unless you're gonna die, somewhere in the middle of it, the best thing that you are gonna do is you're gonna grow. Remember that. Growth. Growth. Grow. Growth. Remember that. Growth is your best friend after discomfort. Grow, it's gonna be the solution to your problems. Grow, it's gonna be the happiness that you're looking for. Growing, continuing to grow, it's gonna be the best friend that you always wish to have in life, because as you're growing, you're feeling great about yourself. You're feeling great that you're becoming who you are meant to become. So, before you were born, you had a destiny chosen, you forgot about it, fine. But if you were to focus now on becoming a better person every day, on learning from your mistakes, on growing consistently, then you will find happiness and you will be content with your decisions, no matter what people say. People don't have to respect you, love you, care for you, share what you believe in. That is bogus. That is what society wants you to accept. But when you have a purpose, when you have a vision, when you try to do the best you can and you consistently repair those mistakes you make amends with the people you hurt, when you consistently focus on growth, then you will be happy, even if you don't have much to eat today, even if today was a rough day, even if today was a tough information to swallow. You found out something bad, a piece of bad news, the world situation's a little bit out of control. All these things cause stress, sadness, sorrow, difficulties, and problems. But the person that is following their destiny by working on themselves consistently and growing will always be happy no matter what. Okay? I saw a post today which I really love. It said, people are not grateful because they're happy. No. People are happy because they are grateful. Okay? So, we need to start focusing on ourselves and our growth so we can really get to that happiness level. So that answers question number 1. What is getting in the way of your happiness? What is getting in the way of your happiness? If you missed it, watch the replay. Make sure you type replay. If you don't want to type replay, don't type replay. If you don't want to share this, don't share it. But remember, please listen with all your heart to these words that I'm giving you right now. So, why am I not being successful? Okay? Guys ready? That's going to be number 2. Why am I not being successful? Now, I'm talking to you guys about everything that I live and I know, things that I practice, things that I do, in states of mind that I am in. I'm not gonna talk to you about happiness if I'm miserable. I am not miserable. I am very, very happy person. Now, could I be a certain way? When you get to know me, you'll see that I could be picky, I could be tedious, I could be grumpy, I could be short-tempered, I can have lack of patience, I can be very disciplined, and I want things to go a certain way because I know what the hell I want in my life. That's what I've been doing for many years, deciphering what the hell is my purpose on this earth. So don't be ashamed of it, but learn to grow and mesh into society. It could be very tough to do so, but try your best to mesh into society, and also, to do everything with love, okay, no matter what, and learn to apologize. Many of us are gonna make many mistakes. I make many mistakes, and one thing I've learned is to apologize, because I'm grateful for the people I have in my life. So if I make a mistake, even if I don't have the guts to say it then, or I don't feel sorry at the moment, I'm gonna come back later and say, I'm sorry, I love you, and I apologize, and that's not what I meant. Learn to communicate that, because you never know when people will be gone from your life. So you need to take advantage of everybody in your life. So number 2, why am I not being successful? Let me tell you why. I'm giving you the answers to your life right now. Why am I not being successful? What do we talk about? Because you don't want to pay the price. You don't want to pay the price. And how do you know you're going to be successful forever? Pay the price, and you will be successful forever. Because just because you're being successful right now, I promise you, I am sorry to tell you this, your success for tomorrow and the day after and the week after and the year after is never guaranteed. There's no guarantee that you're going to be successful forever. The only successful people in the world are the people who embrace discipline. I don't know what other way to put it to you. There's no sugarcoating. There's no easy way out. There's no alley I'm going to take. And to me, at the level that I am now, it's annoying to me, people that don't have discipline, because they don't love themselves for real. They don't love themselves. But it's okay. That's what we're here to do. We're here to love ourselves and to grow together. So let me tell you a few things that you need in order to be successful forever. Number 1 is discipline. Okay? The stuff I share with you is not stuff I made up. It's stuff that I learned over the years. And I've also been able to kind of interpret and see in my life how they work. This is words from Jim Rohn, Jim Quick, and many more. The way you do something is the way you do everything. Okay? The way you do anything is the way you do everything. Okay? So your life becomes a filter of the way you are. If you are an angry person, you'll do everything with anger. If you are a loving person, you will do everything with love. If you are a patient person, you will do everything with patience. The same way that those examples work, the way you do that one thing is the way you do everything. So if I want something to define me in my life that I know that will get me to the top and be successful forever, it's going to be discipline. Discipline to say no, discipline to say yes, discipline to have rules, discipline to have a to-do list, a checklist, to have a schedule, discipline to learn how to tell people what needs to be said, the discipline to differentiate yourself from others and take yourself out of the equation, the discipline to be able to defend yourself against others' harmful doing, the discipline to be able to give yourself a place in the universe as a divine creation, that you respect yourself so much that you have standards, you have rules, you have beliefs, you have things that have cost you so much to get where you are. You had to pay for everything. Nothing was handed to you. But when you live in a gratitude state of mind and you're grateful and you're thankful, you're going to feel like everything's been given to you. Even though you work your ass off for it, and that's the best feeling in the world. Because I am blessed for everything. Every single day in my life, I receive a great piece of information, a great news. Every day of my life, something magical and beautiful happens. The reason is that before, I was not able to recognize it. But now I am. Because I live in that with discipline. I practice gratitude with discipline. I practice unconditional love with discipline. I work hard for my family and my loved ones, and I'm always taking care of people and doing favors to them if I can because of my discipline. I consistently work on myself. I'm going live today with you and I'm sharing because I am disciplined. I'm growing my businesses because I am disciplined. The roads are there and they are open. The problem is that we are not willing to walk. We are not willing to exercise. We are not willing to run. We are not willing to diet. We are not willing to change. And we'll get to that right now. Consistency. If you acquire the discipline, you gotta follow it with the consistency. To do it every single day. Every single day. You wake up at 8, you wake up at 7, you wake up at 6, you wake up at 5:30. Doesn't matter what time you wake up at the same time every day, and have your life be predictable with that discipline and consistency. Why? Because that means, my friend, that you are doing you and you're living your life with purpose. You're living your life intentionally. You're living your life by your rules, your means. And as soon as you don't like a rule, and as soon as you don't like a time to wake up, and as soon as it didn't work out, guess what? You, my friend, have the magical power to change your life. You have the magical power to do whatever you want. You have the magical power to change everything. Overnight, you can just change it. But we rather drown in a cup of water with excuses instead of making the changes that are going to take you to sit down and think. What should I do? This is my problem. This is what's bothering me. This is what's not working out. I need to find a solution. I need to find a solution. And that's where it all begins, when the human being with the amazing humanity, when the amazing human being is able to ponder into the sky and think, why am I here? What am I doing? No, you can't bother me when you're not going to talk to me right now. I warned you not to bother me when I'm live, and you're not going to come in tattletale on your brother. Please go over there. So, sit over here. Stay over here with me. Don't go over there. Oh my God. Okay, so make it happen by analyzing what is in the way. You gotta find the rock in the way. You gotta find that trap in the way. You gotta find that obstacle in the way. You gotta find what's bothering you. And you know what? Just remove it. Just do it. Just remove it. That's all it really takes. So you need to be consistency. You being disciplined and you being consistency is gonna be the same thing. Why does a river keep going? Why does a river what the greatest example that the river can be to us is to acknowledge its consistency, right? The river is so consistent. The river keeps growing, and sure, there's some that are nice, specific waters just rolling through, beautiful, right? And there's some rivers that you get on and whoa, there you go, bye. There you go, the river's got you. So that's a great example from nature. Again, nature is wonderful. That just teaches you these amazing lessons. Like, I can compare the oceans and the rivers right now to you in a way, right? That the river has the discipline to go straight. Have you ever seen a river all of a sudden start going backwards? You know what? I'm not going to go this way today. I'm not going to head north. I'm just going to head south just because I feel like it. No, it's not going to happen with the river. So why does it happen with you, right? The oceans have waves that come in and they go. They come in and they go. There's motions in the oceans, right? The waves, all of that resembles all of our feelings, all of our emotions, all of the phases that we go through in life, all of the tempers that we experience. So Mother Nature is telling you, when you look at the ocean and you're meditating and you're focusing and you're like, wow, what a majestic sea, you know? It's so beautiful. That's how life is. It's meant to move like that. It's meant to have ups and downs. It's meant to move forward and backwards. It's meant to have emotions. It's meant to have turbulent times and storms, tsunamis, high tide, a little bit of everything. Different waters, and then all the amazing things that are hidden within that ocean that tells us that we will never finish discovering everything in life. The ocean, in the bottom of the ocean lies all the secrets that we can never discover. But it is not our goal to discover everything. It's your goal to worry about the most important thing and accessible thing that you have to yourself. You. Why are you trying to go into outer space? Is it not finding you enough of an issue already? isn't you already an amazing, huge universe that gives you so much to work with? Like finding out who you are, and then you get married, and then you're dealing with another person, which is another universe. So now you have two universes try to coexist, and then boom, pop out the little planets, right? The babies. And isn't that enough? To why are you trying to go to outer space, and why are you wondering if Mars and Venus and Pluto and Saturn, you know, that tells you that humanity, no matter how brilliant, and inventions and discoveries, no matter how brilliant, they still tend to focus on the things that are outside of us. Vanity and things that don't really matter are our priorities. Those things matter. Discovering other planets, it's an important factor. But in my practical life, for my whole humanity, let's say we are NASA and we're discovering, or we're the scientific research, you know, team, and we're all working on discovering life in outer space, and how many years it's going to take, and all of this and all of that. But why do we have all these problems here in Earth that have not been solved? Why is there so many problems on Earth that have not been solved, and we choose not to find solutions for them, but we are worried about making it to the moon? We are worried about making it to a planet. Since when has a moon or another planet in your life? Let's not talk about the past and all the theories and all the mysticism behind aliens making it here to Earth and things of that sort, because that's a whole different topic, which I would love to talk to you guys about. But in reality, in my whole 33 years, I've never had an issue with a planet, a moon, a star, I don't even think asteroids or comets, or even the comet that was passing by Earth, reality. Like really, nothing has hit the Earth and destroyed my planet. Nothing has destroyed my life, right? It has not. But you know what things have destroyed my life? Bad parenting, okay? Bad school system, bad friends, a bad society, drugs, bad decisions, wrong core beliefs, lack of patience, no discipline, no consistency, no unconditional love, no care for others, no care for nature, disregard for my health, disregard for my future, living the moment and not thinking of the future, okay? Again, there's a million examples. So, you know, all these things get your mind into perspective. Stop focusing on the wrong thing and start focusing on the right thing. If you really love yourself, start focusing on you and stop blaming others for what happens to you. You need to stay organized, and I'm gonna move on from this. Why am I not successful? Because you don't have discipline, because you're not organized, and because you're not consistent. Okay? Number 3. Guys ready for number 3? Why am I depressed? Why am I sad? Why am I bored? Why do I feel a void inside me? Now, if you've never been there, you're lying. And if you're not there right now, I congratulate you. We should chat sometime. Let me tell you why. Lack of motivation. You lack the motivation. You temporarily lost your motivation. You got lost in your routine. You got lost in your marriage. You got lost in your parenting. You got lost in yourself. You got lost in your business. You got lost in the days. You got lost in the problems. You got lost in the corona. You got lost in the news. You got lost in society. You are depressed, sad, bored, and you feel a void because you lack motivation. You lack motivation. So, let's get motivated. I talked about motivation 2 days ago. Make sure you watch that live. I talked about attitude, I think yesterday. Make sure you tune into that, because right there's a lot of valuable information for you to get you there. So, if you're sad, if you're bored, if you feel a void, it's because you lack motivation. Now, this can happen on a large scale, on a big level. But this can also happen every other day on this topic. Like maybe I lost motivation at my job. Maybe I lost motivation in my relationship. Maybe I lost motivation in my business. It's okay. There's different ways that you're going to lose motivation. So, Your job is to stay motivated. Your number one job in life, after being disciplined and being consistent and working on yourself and learning to grow, consistently growing, it's gonna be to stay motivated to do all of those things. You need to stay motivated to love. Stay motivated to run your business. Stay motivated to go to work. Stay motivated to be the best parent you can be. Stay motivated to live the best life that you can live. So, there's a few things that I can tell you that you're gonna need to do. Do you have a reason to live? Okay? What is your reason to live? Ask yourself that. Write it down on a piece of paper. My name is this and that, and this is my reason to live. And tell me how easy it is for you to do that. Really tell me, what is your reason to live? And you're most likely gonna start naming all these things outside of you, but you're not gonna tell me anything within you. I hope not. But I'm just letting you know that this is something that can happen, that happens actually to all of us. Again, I blame it on the school system, I blame it on society, I blame it on lack of parenting, I blame it on poor decisions and our destiny that we chose. There were some good things and there were some bad things, and we can be stubborn, and we can be egotistic, and we can be selfish, and we can be, we can be a screw up and just completely waste our time instead of focusing on the things that matter. Fine. But if here today you are sick of it, sick of being sad, sick of being depressed, sick of your life going everybody's way but yours, right now's the time to flip the switch and turn on your life. This is your opportunity. So you need to stay motivated. So you need to start working on your vision. What is your why? This is another thing you're gonna write down. First of all, what is your reason to live? Second, what is my why? Why is it that I get up every day at this time? Why is it that I have 2 kids and that I love them so much and I take care of them? Why am I in this marriage? Why do I live here? Why do I go there? Why do I drive this car? Why is this my profile picture, and why are these my friends? Why are these the people I hang out with? Why are these my beliefs? Why do I do anything? You have to have a why for everything in your life. And you need to start developing a vision. What is your long-term vision? Your vision, your goals, the things you want to do, the things you want to become, those are the things that are going to get you to stay motivated on a daily basis. So it is important that if you want motivation, that you learn to implement yourself some goals. By this year, I want to have my down payment for my house. By this year, I want to be able to get a new car. By this year, I want to be able to be debt free. By this year, I want to find out of another side hustle to add to my income. By this year, I want to take a Mandarin class, a Spanish class, an English class. I want to be able to get my citizenship by the end of this year. By the end of this month, I want to be able to have my driver's license. By the end of this month, I want to pay all my credit cards. By the end of the year, I want to pay all of my credit cards. By the end of the year, I want to be able to save $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. Whatever your goal is, make sure you put some goals on the way in your life, because those goals are going to get you motivated. Now, I talked about motivation and I talked about setting goals, and I gave you guys, I think it was 8 little instructions on how to keep yourself motivated. So make sure you watch that video. And some of those things were the fact that you're going to measure your progress. You gave yourself a weekly goal. Did you meet the goal at the end of the week? Go into it and look at it. What did you do right? What didn't work out for you? What can you change? How did you accomplish it? How do you feel? Now, one of the best things that you can do is make sure you have a to-do list. Make sure you have a checklist, a planner, a calendar, something that you can do daily that can get you to do your goals. I have a goal to put together this training. I had a goal to make a video for this training. I don't know if you guys saw my post, but I literally made that video announcing this live. So there was a lot of steps to me sitting here with you in this live. Before that, I made lunch for my kids, now posted in my stories. I read them a book. What is it to do? I participated in the Zoom. My wife hosted a training for our business, so I was there in the Zoom. There's different things that I did before I arrived here that were on my to-do list. I wake up and I have to shower. It's on my to-do list. I have to be grateful and do gratitude. It's on my to-do list. If I forget to do it, when I check my to-do list, it's there. So that's going to help me remember. Boom, I'm being organized, I'm being consistent, I'm being disciplined. I need to clean the house. Boom, I need to water my plants. It's on my to-do list. I need to water my plants, like literally. And that's on my to-do list. I need to drink a gallon of water. Okay, it's on my to-do list. I want to go get haircuts. I have an appointment at 3. It's on my to-do list. Again, the point is that you put things on your to-do list, you create goals for yourself, you're gonna keep motivated. So, number 4, why do I keep making the same relationship mistakes? Now, I'm giving you guys some fire today. Why do I keep making the same relationship mistakes? And what does this mean? This can mean that, why do I keep choosing the same asshole? Or the same asshole lady, right? Why do I keep falling into the same guys or the same girls, or the cheating or the betrayal or the lies or the disrespect or the vicious cycle? Why do I keep making the same relationship mistake? Why am I not married yet? Or why have I failed? Or why am I not in love? Or why is this not working out? This is what we're going to talk about. Let me put it to you very simple. I'm hitting you exactly where it hurts, and I'm putting lemon and salt on every single one of your wounds, because all this baby talk is not going to get you anywhere. We're in the year 2020, and we're in the year in the middle of a world crisis where the best thing that somebody can do for you, is tell you the truth. This is the best thing that somebody can do for you in 2020. Let me tell you this. From my experience, when somebody's honest with you and they tell you the truth, that's huge. Okay, so people want change. Okay, people want their life to change, but they don't want to change. Okay, why do you keep making the same relationship mistakes? Because people want a better relationship, but people don't want to change. Voila! That is exactly why so many things in our lives are screwed up. Because people want change. People want their life to change. People want their economical state to change. People want their business to change. People want their job to change. We want all these external changes around us, but we are not willing to change ourselves. Again, we go back to your destiny. You go back to your growth. You go back to your work that you're going to have to put in. You go back into that discipline. You go back into that consistency. You go back to organizing yourself and deciding today that I'm gonna run my life the way I want it. So I need to make some changes. I can't be screaming at everybody. I can't be an obsessive, jealous person. You're not allowed to be checking somebody else's phone. It's against the law. So, like, seriously, like, you're not gonna disrespect. If you expect people not to cheat on you, don't go and cheat on them. You know, again, you want things to change, but you don't want to change. You're always going to find the same boyfriend or girlfriend, because that's the circle that you hang out. That's the personality that you have, and that's the people that you attract. Your vibe attracts your tribe. So as soon as you change your vibe, as soon as your frequency is higher and better and cleaner and purer, the sooner you start really, really focusing on that discipline, organization, consistency, unconditional love, spreading positivity, personal growth, guess what? The partner of your dreams will appear, and you will have the best relationship ever. That's why. Why do you keep making the same relationship mistakes? Because your vibe attracts your tribe. People want to change. People want change in their lives, but they are not willing to change. So stop complaining that something's not working out for you if you're not willing to change. We can easily blame the whole world for everything. I have so many people to blame. I have the school system, I have the society, I have the world government, the new world order, I have the media, I have bad parenting, I have bad grandpas, I have vicious cycles, I have drugs in the DNA, what is it called? The disease of addiction in our DNA. There's so many reasons. I went to the school and all there was graffiti and drugs. I went to this place and all there was bad examples. My dad wasn't around enough. Like, I hung out with these people and I learned from them. Like, bullshit. That's just, throw it in the garbage and stop focusing on others. Like, people shouldn't be running your life. Why are you not running your life? It doesn't make sense to me. Now, let me take a pause and put this into perspective. The fact that if you're in a relationship already, right? Because I don't want this to sound like you're looking for a boyfriend or girlfriend or establishing a relationship. But, you know, this works for us in a marriage as well. We want people to change, so we need to make some changes. You don't have to change your wife. You don't have to change your husband. You don't have to change your kids. Like I said in the beginning, you're not going to pack your bags and go, you know what? Family, I love you. It was wonderful making those 2 kids, but I need to work on myself. So I'm just going to leave and go work on myself. Bye. Like, it doesn't work like that. You have to assume responsibility for the decisions that you made one day. That person you were yesterday, 10, 20, 30 years ago, is not the same person you're today. That is fine. That's great. But guess what? Today, I'm going to draw the line. And today, I'm going to step over that line. And today, I'm going to make them changes. Today, I'm going to do something differently. Today, I'm going to start. And it's going to be a pain in the ass, which is going to get me to my next point. And the final point of this, number 5, discomfort versus growth. Discomfort versus growth. Do not run away from discomfort, because growth is uncomfortable. And we already said that the reason why you're not happy is because you're not growing. The minute that you're sad, it's a minute that you went backwards instead of forward. The minute that you got depressed is that minute when you lost motivation and you stopped going. So all we have to do is put the reset button, give yourself that push, and keep going, and keep pushing, and keep pulling that weight, and keep working for something, and keep seeing results, and track your progress. And don't give up. Discomfort versus growth. Which one do you prefer? Anybody, discomfort or growth? There's only 2 options. Sitting through this life, uncomfortable as hell. Hear me scream at you, uncomfortable as hell. Right? I could be screaming to you guys about politics. I could be talking crap about Trump or every other candidate, or explaining to you guys why blah 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 blah. I could be telling you what, I don't know. You know, we're in the year 2020 and the world is a mess. But your life doesn't have to be a mess. Not at all, my friends. Time and time again, I am so grateful to God. I'm so grateful for everything. So grateful for the people that believed in me and helped me. I'm so grateful for the people that helped me get here. I'm so grateful for everybody that has put in their 2 cents to teach me something. And I am so grateful for all the books, all the motivational speakers, all the leaders, all the teachers. I'm grateful for every bad decision that I've made and all the great decisions that I've made to get me to the point where I am now, where I can easily tell you guys that 1, I am happy. 2, I am successful. 3, I'm not depressed. 4, I am not making the same relationship mistakes. And 5, versus discomfort versus growth, I love growth. And I will continue to grow, and I will continue to get better, and I will continue to smash and destroy completely all of the goals in my life, because I'm not going to sit back, roll over, and die. I'm not going to roll over and die. Is it going to be rough? Okay. When you live with gratitude, things just become a little easier. So I promise you that. I will be talking about gratitude soon, because it's such an important aspect. And I'm sorry I didn't get to get my haircut before this live, but I couldn't make an appointment until 3. And me and my boys are going to get some haircuts. We got my girl's birthday this weekend. And I want to show her the best time possible with unconditional love. You know, give her a gift or 2, but this is the best gift that I can give humanity. You know, this is the best thing that I can do with my time. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you guys liked that video I posted. I made that video myself. I got some exciting news. You guys want to talk about making videos for fun, or making videos for your business? Making videos for somebody you love? Well, I might be the person to talk to about that. And that's all I'm gonna say. But as you guys know, I'm Farmasi Beauty Husband. I got a business in the makeup industry. I'm a beauty influencer. I love trading the stock markets. I love financial markets. I run a restaurant. I have my own business. I also do a couple of other things where I'm gonna talk to you guys about. where I can help you do certain things on your Facebook that you can do. What else? I can help you make videos, cool videos. Check out my posts. Show me some love. You know, I've been battling against the algorithm for the past 2 months. Try to build my account from the ground, because I really treated my account bad all these past years where I wasn't doing business. But, you know, life changed for me and I got back on track with working network marketing and doing all of this. So show me some love, show me some support. And I'm here, as you guys know, you guys on my feed, all of you guys, I give you so much love every day. And you deserve it, because your pictures are beautiful, your family's beautiful, your words are beautiful, your positivity, because luckily my feed is pretty clean. Whenever I find something that's just negative, and I don't mean negative like somebody who needs help, because no, I don't erase people who are depressed and need help and they post things. You know what I do? I comment on their posts and I give them my 2 cents of love. And I spread the love, I spread the positivity, I highlight positivity, and I help people. But those people that just want to like talk crap about others and just are in a fighting mode for like 24/7, I just can't stand it. Can't have that negativity in my life. So again, be intentional about your life. Please, I hope you enjoy this. If you're watching the replay, let me know. And share with anybody that you think this can do some sort of great benefit to. Alright. That's it for today, guys. Remember, discomfort or growth, choose discomfort. Choose growth. It is necessary. It is necessary to be uncomfortable. It is what it is. It's fine. It is your best friend. Discomfort is your best friend. Growth is your best friend. Don't forget it. Change is uncomfortable. Growth is uncomfortable. You know, if you guys have small kids, or you remember your kids when they were young, their body will hurt when they were stretching, when they were growing. You know, growing, they're called growing pains, right? Yeah. Well, that's what happens too, spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally. All right, guys. I love y'all. Take care. Have a beautiful weekend. And stay tuned to all of my lives and all these upcoming videos that I got. Upcoming business opportunities for you guys. And yeah. Catch you next time. Peace.